I know. Go have another beer, right? Yeah, that's my big common thing that gets said to me. Uh, Listen, I've gone through a pretty hardcore breakup, and some of you know, you know. But today I decided that, discussing everything with this person, I said, it's crazy when you need somewhere to lay your head, bathe, eat, whatever. Hey, when they took my kidney from cancer, I had a person here with me one night. And it wasn't because I was needy or anything, just had their own life to get back to, but one night. This is a operation that takes a couple months to get over. Not just from the incision, but they take your guts and they move them all over to the side. And then they go in, they clip it, and they cut it out, and they let all your gut, because your guts will naturally heal and go back into place. So I'm told. So I started thinking about that, I was like, wow, I sat this entire time in this chair, uh, having to get up to pee and, you know, poo, and make sure I could eat. I had to get up and go in the kitchen and cook, and I could not stand up straight. I was bent over, because the pain was double overing pain. And it was, I don't know, 3, 4 months, and then it still hurts, still hurts. But what had happened was, by me having to do all that by myself, I had created a hernia that at first wasn't too bad. And then, well, a year after I had my kidney surgery, I had to have abdominal hernia surgery. And guess who was there for me? Guess who was there? Not a fucking soul. I had to go through all that, which thankfully wasn't quite as severe, but it was pretty rough. And then I started thinking about her and why I hang on to her. Now, first off, let me give you a little backstory. I had not dated a woman, anyone. Don't take the, I had not dated anyone in almost 30 something years, 25, 30 something years. Last woman I messed with, anyway, yeah. So I got attached. And I realized that today, my attachment is purely psychological. We don't know anything about each other anymore. I was attracted to who I met. I don't know anything about what she would be thinking or would respond to or anything, because I can't pretend to know another person's mind. But I know in mine, it felt a lot like a parasitic kind of fucking thing, And I decided today, after she texted me something about, I don't know, and I just let her know, I quit. This is my resignation. I quit. I don't know who the fuck you are. I can't guess anymore. I can't, cause every time I do, I'm always the creeper, the bad guy, the one who's on. And I don't even make no threats or even be rude or mean you're mad. It's always loving and kindness and caring and fuck. So today I decided I'm no longer a loser. I'm not on that level. I'm still a loser. But I decided, man, next week I have an MRI to see how much brain damage I have from all the fights and being stabbed in the head and baseball bats and bricks. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm tired of making myself miserable and it feeling like some kind of John Hughes fucking movie where the more miserable I am, the more creative I become, and I will create something and she will just jump into my arms. That shit is fucking not reality. And any of you who think that it is, please seek help. Because it's not. Them bitches know exactly who they're going for and what they want. Everybody else is just supplemental fucking income or whatever. I said what I said. Anyway. Today I took my heart back. And I will no longer. I'm not looking for. But I will no longer fall for that kind of bullshit again. I'll tell you that. Fake ass people. Talk about fake ass friends. What about some fake ass girlfriend, fucking lover? People who tell you they love you, look you right in the eyes, tell you, do things. That woman has never done anything for me. Like, I once spent a week and a day not healing her, but treating her while she went through a Suboxone detox. And it was hell, people. It was hell. I don't mean personally, it was like watching a fucking exorcism. It was hell. Baby, all that. Next week, when I broke my thumb cleaning out a pipe with a exterminator routing tool, over her constant flushing and stopping it, and broke my thumb and got like COVID or some shit. It was around the same time. I got sick as fuck, man. I was sick as, it was bad. Again, another time I spent entirely alone. I don't count on anybody anymore. I'll borrow money. But I always pay back. I'll do like normal survival interaction type things, but yeah.